Was Fortnite in 2024 even that good? And the short answer, it could have been better. In today's video, I'm going to be going over from Chapter 5 Season 1 all the way to the start of Chapter 6 Season 1 and see what they did well and what they didn't do well. So, in Chapter 5 Season 1, I felt like that season in terms of gameplay was pretty fun and refreshing, but I didn't like how bullet drop got added. That we had to deal with that for an entire year. Me and a bunch of other people hated that, and it genuinely was not fun. It messed with my aim, and kind of boring. The map started off like covered mostly with snow, which I like this Winterfest better because this season started off not covered in snow. Uh, the Winterfest was really bad that season. I mean, all we didn't even get the cabin, so I don't know what they were thinking there. All it really was like log in and claim something from the quest page, which feels really corporate and gets rid of some of Fortnite's charm. And the entire chapter felt extremely corporate. The whole UI, locker UI changes. The battle pass was pretty good that season. I mean, we got Peter Griffin. That's freaking sweet. The train was a cool feature, just extremely underutilized, and some of the guns were fun. It's just the Frenzy Auto and Reaper Sniper Rifle absolutely plagued that season. Overall, I think I would give Season 1 maybe a 6 out of 10. Next is my personal least favorite season of that chapter, Season 2. Let's get the elephant out of the room first. Getting rid of cosmetic rarity. That was probably one of the dumbest changes they've ever made, and I'm surprised they haven't overturned it yet. I'm not one to complain that often, but still, it feels really dumb to get rid of something that's been a part of gameplay and, like, the game for years, that no one even has had a problem with. Something that, one praise I can give that season and Season 1 is that they brought back, like, LTMs and stuff, which was pretty fun. It's just the LTMs weren't that great, but it's better than nothing. They tried to bring back the storyline in Chapter 5 as well, which wasn't as good as it previously was, but you know, they tried. And in Season 2, we had a pretty bad spring event, in my opinion. All it really was like getting the Midas crew back together, and I honestly don't know what was going on for half that season. The Battle Pass, I will give it credit. The Battle Pass that season was extremely good in Season 2, and they did a bunch of other dumb decisions, like censoring emotes and stuff like that, kind of dumb. And let's go on to Season 3. The start of Season 3 was actually, like, genuinely one of the most controversial Fortnite season launches, with the pros complaining as pros complain, and even some casuals disliked it. I loved the launch of that season. After nerfs, it got really boring, but the Battle Pass that season was also pretty solid. I just realized I forgot to rank Season 2 out of 10. I would probably give it a 3 out of 10, and that's being generous. So, let's get back to Season 3. Season 3 also, the map was really good. I personally love the desert-themed maps. They're some of my favorites. I don't know why, I just like deserts. They had some cool additions, like Peabody's such a good skin. I love Peabody. Megalodon feels such a tier 100-y tier 100, if you know what I mean. Like, it feels like something, if you showed someone that hasn't played Fortnite since Chapter 1, they'd be like, is that a tier 100 skin? It has that tier 100 feel. The Battle Pass, good. The car gameplay, I felt like was really refreshing, and people that say, like, if you like that gameplay, then you dislike Fortnite and stuff like that, I don't really get their perspective, because, I mean, Fortnite has never been truly about the gunfights. It's always been about the gameplay itself and, like, its wackiness. At least that's how I view it. In a Battle Royale, just going full-on car mode, I always thought was really unique, and after the nerfs, that season felt really dry. They just brought the minigun back for the last week after it was in the trailer, and it wasn't even nitro infused like it was advertised to be. It feels like they gave up. Like, they nerfed nitro splashes, which they deserve to be nerfed. 75 damage when sprinting into bashing into someone is kind of broken. But it was fun. So they also added back the boogie bombs, which also wasn't the greatest addition. Overall, I would probably give season 3 a 7 out of 10, if I'm being honest. If we're just looking at the start of the season, and to go to season 4, I personally feel like that was the best season of the entire chapter. It wasn't great, but as someone who missed playing the original Marvel season, that was a really fun season. I also like the Day of Doom LTM. That was pretty fun. Uh, the entire Battle Pass was great that season. Uh, I mean, I still have PTSD from encountering Day 1 Gwenpool sweats, so that's not great, but the rest of the Battle Pass was pretty cool. War Machine, really good skin. Dr. Doom, I liked him. Shuri was a cool tier 100. So, overall, I really liked that Battle Pass. And the gameplay was sick. I mean, each week they were bringing back, like, or every other week they were bringing back, like, new, like, Marvel items and stuff like that. It was pretty fun. And overall, I think I would give that season, if we're talking about in context of season ones, I would probably, or if we're giving it in context of like seasons in chapter 5, honestly, I really enjoyed it. I would give it like a 9 out of 10, not gonna lie. That Battle Pass was also really good. And going on to Remix, I thought I wasn't gonna like that, to be honest, because I, I didn't like that they were, like redoing chapter 2, which was when I started playing with like a rapper themed. But I can't lie, putting Ice Spice in the game is pretty funny. The event that season was also great, so gotta give them credit that. Oh, this entire past year they've been trying to bring back live events in the form of mini events, which has been pretty cool. If they're not gonna bring back full-scale live events, it's cool to at least have something. And Remix was fun. The event was peak. They had Juice World, great tribute to him. I love his music. And yeah, it was pretty short. It was a month long, just like last OG season. And now let's move on. Oh wait, out of 10, I would probably give Remix a 7 out of 10, to be honest. And going on to Chapter 6. Chapter 6 launched really fun. Chapter 4 Season 2 is my favorite ever season of all time because I love Japanese themed seasons. When I first heard that it was leaked to be Japanese mythology, I was hooked. I was super hyped for this season. I was hoping they would bring back Mega City. They didn't, but they brought back Seaport City. Pretty close, I guess. So if we're not going to get Mega City, it's good to at least get something similar. And let's talk about the items this season. They're really fun. I mean, the gameplay as well. Like, the sprites are so cute. We're getting Godzilla as a roamable boss around the map later this season. Battle Pass is really good. My personal favorite is probably Godzilla. I'm a huge Godzilla fan, so I'm glad he's in the game. And, like, the amount of secrets that are on this map, like, for example, the hidden vault at Night Shift Forest and stuff like that, just really feels like something that Fortnite would have done back in, like, Chapter 1, just hide secrets around the map and stuff like that. Overall, so far, I honestly would give this season a 10 out of 10. And I'm not glazing. I know I'm going to get some comments saying Fortnite glazer, bros meet writing Epic Games or something like that. But, like, genuinely, I love the state of Fortnite, how it's currently been in. Now let's circle back to, like, how some of the seasonal events have been in Fortnite. The summer event in Wrecked was pretty bad, in my opinion. It wasn't great at all. I mean, we did get a pretty cool free glider. But, I mean, if you're playing an event just for the cosmetics, that's kind of weird. The Halloween event was peak. That was, like, one of the best Halloween events we've ever gotten. I really like that one. In the aesthetic touch of putting the green teleport water and making it red, that's just aesthetically beautiful. So I'm glad they did that. And this Christmas event for Chapter 6, currently, is also really good. I wouldn't say it's the best one we've ever gotten, but it's definitely good. I mean, they brought back the cabin. Instead of starting the map off really snowy, they decided to update it for Winterfest. We got a mini live event, I guess you could call it, with Mariah Carey melting out of ice. I don't know if I would consider that event, but it happened on time in game, so I'd count it as a mini event. It's leaked that there's gonna be a Godzilla mini event, so that's pretty cool. Kong's also leaked to be a boss on the map, which I'm not the biggest Kong fan. I prefer Godzilla, but that's cool, you know. Hopefully the event is them fighting, and that would be pretty cool. Um, sorry, my throat's dry. I also really like this year in Fortnite hasn't been the greatest, but something I do like is especially now it seems like they're starting to improve. With Chapter 5 Season 4's uh uh Fortnitemares being really good, and this Winterfest being really good, and this season in general being really good, I really do feel like Fortnite is starting to find its footing again after losing some of its personality, and I feel like it genuinely is starting to become like a good game. People are saying that Chapter 6 launch is one of the best chapter launches of all time. I would have to go with either this or Chapter 4. Both are some really good chapters and season starts. So, uh, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Think about subscribing, maybe leaving a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.